Well, gardens are in full bloom this time of year, but not all the plants found around your home could be healthy.
Here with the dirt, it's the U of I Extension's horticulture educator, Ryan Pankau, back with us. Okay, so we've been getting lots of buzz around some poison hemlock, and I'm not even sure I know what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty popular on social media. Our office is getting calls. It's trending right now, poison hemlock.
Interesting.
So it's a member of the wild carrot family, and really a common characteristic of that family of plants is they have some toxic substances. So poison hemlock is famous for being the plant that was used to execute Socrates way back when. Because a tiny amount of that plant, if you ingest it, will actually kill you.
Wow.
So,
well, let's take a look at what poison hemlock I need to be on the lookout for. Yeah,
so you can see in this picture, it has purple spotted stems. So that's probably the biggest identification feature. It's tall, it has those white open airy flowers, purple spotted stems. You see there, it's pictured kind of in a ditch on the side of the road. It's pretty common in really disturbed areas. So you're really probably not going to find it in like your mowed yard or, you know, a well-manicured place. It's kind of those disturbed areas that we kind of mow infrequently that it starts to spread.
So any amount of like that flower part, that's a part someone would ingest?
Yeah, just any part of the plant. Like different parts of the plants have different levels of those toxins.
So can touching it cause anything?
Well, that's a point. That's something that's caused some confusion. That yes, there's a close relative to it, wild parsnip, that actually does have a lot of this active chemical in it, where it is photoreactive. So if you get the sap of this plant on your skin and UV light reacts with it, you get a rash that can actually be really painful.
Is that more poison hemlock or is that something else?
This is wild parsnip. So it's also toxic if you eat it. It's not quite as toxic. So there you can kind of see it in a big patch. Again, it grows kind of ditches, railroads. You know, it's not something we really see in town a heck of a lot, but edges of pastures, other places. There you can see kind of both plants together.
Oh gosh, is this a triple threat?
They kind of occur in the same places. Yeah.
We've got Queen Anne's lace also making a comeback here.
So yeah, Queen Anne's lace is kind of just a look-alike for poison hemlock. It just looks really similar. Their flowering periods don't quite overlap. It's just starting to flower right now, where poison hemlock's kind of mid-flower or starting to shut down. This plant I just got a picture of yesterday. It's the first one I've seen.
But it kind of looks pretty.
Yeah, the thing is they do look kind of pretty, so I wonder the effect on pets. Like if a dog just were smelling one of these plants, would it have an effect on it for just smelling it?
You know, most likely not. I mean, you really have to kind of get the sap on you. It can cause that same chemical burn, essentially, on pets, but poison hemlock in particular doesn't have a very good smell, at least to humans. It's a strong, you know, kind of astringent smell. So you're not going to rub up against this plant and think that's wonderful. I need to roll around in it more.
Yeah.
But you know, livestock can consume it. You know,
and it's not, isn't it going to be harmful to them?
Yeah, it's just as toxic to them as it is to us.
So what do you do if you're like out mowing and you're like, oh my word, there's some Queen Anne's lace? What do you do?
Well, Queen Anne's lace, we don't worry as much.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have
poison hemlock.
But poison hemlock, wild parsnip, you need to be a little careful around. You need to have, you know, it's not like people are panicking about this that I'm talking to. It's not something to panic about. You do need to wear gloves. You probably need to have long sleeves and long pants on if you're going to deal with the plant. But you can be around it. I mean, I've hand pulled it. I've dug it out with the shovel. Like, you know, you can interact with the plant. You just have to be a little careful. Where I think folks think if they just get anywhere near it, they're going to be poisoned or something.
Do you like throw it away, or what would you do with it if you
it's kind of an interesting, different type of plant. You guys have heard of annuals, right? That is a plant that just grows for a season and dies. It's a biannual. So it grows for its first season as a rosette, a little low-growing, almost like ground cover. In the second season, it bolts and flowers and it gets really tall. So you actually, in the same place, can have really tall poison hemlock plants and really small ones that are just 1 year.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Ryan. We're out of time.
So interesting.
So much great information. We'll have all of that as well as how you can connect with Ryan at CILiving.tv. Tomorrow on our show, Pura Vida